We wanted to take this opportunity to create consumer awareness of unethical cemetery practices.
We just wanted to take a few minutes of everybody's time and put to bed the myth that one has to purchase something from a cemetery.
No.
This all came to a head last week. We got a phone call from a local funeral director, and that funeral director lost a relative, and his cousin was told by the cemetery that she was forced to buy the monument for her husband and from herself from the cemetery. She was flat out told by the cemetery, you cannot even buy this monument from your cousin. You have to buy this from us.
Ouch. I've worked with too many families that will come in and say, oh, Diane, my mom passed away. And I'll say, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I knew she was ill. And she'll say, I bought off of such and such cemetery. And she'll say, I really wanted to buy that memorial off of Rome. And again, this isn't a sales pitch to buy off Rome, but you'll understand where we're going. And I'll say, okay, you can make an appointment with one of the gentlemen here. And she'll say, oh, no. I had to buy from them. They said, you're not allowed to go in their cemetery. And me, I'll say, Susie, I'm sorry, but that's not true. And she's devastated. And that breaks my heart that a family is being taken advantage of at the most vulnerable time in their lives. First off, to be pressured to make a decision when you're not ready, A, isn't okay. And B, to be told you have to buy it through us is just flat out wrong.
And Diane, I'm sure, there could be some people watching this video that might be saying to themselves, doesn't the consumer know that there are laws that protect them from sales tactics like this? Well, and the main one being restraint of trade. Those laws exist to protect the consumer, so these things are not supposed to happen. Take, for example, someone planning a wedding ceremony. One may go to a church, synagogue, temple, courthouse, and imagine if a representative of one of those entities came up to you and said, oh, by the way, because you're using our facility, you also have to buy your wedding dress from us.
It doesn't make sense.
The problem is, though, this is not just an isolated incident in Western Pennsylvania. Our family has had the privilege of working with families across the United States for their monuments and private mausoleums. And we hear on the phone day in and day out, hey, I'm just checking, can I buy this from you? I was told I had to buy this from a cemetery, so forth and so forth.
Yeah.
And hopefully, if you are confronted with this unfortunate situation of a strong arm pressure tactic, that you put the brakes on, you hit the pause button, do not rush this purchase.
No.
It means too much. Take your time, do your homework. And the best thing is, once you've done your homework, if you feel that the cemetery is your best course of action to buy anything from a casket or vault, you can always go back to them after you've done your research.
Absolutely.
And that's the best thing. Be well and have a blessed day.
Absolutely. Thank you for your time.